Good morning from North Texas. We are heading to the Canton gun show. See all the boxes? Yeah, those are ARs. We are going to move this around. There you go. Heading down to Canton. I like getting there pretty early. If you've watched any of the videos, you know me. But I'm usually one of the first ones there, and sometimes I get there so stinking early I got to help them set up tables, but that's okay. Anyway, I think I just forgot I was going to get an extension cord. Forgot it. Oh well. Anyhow, first time we've done a show since March. This is August 7th, my daughter's birthday. Happy birthday, Kobe. And anyway, going to get down here, get everything situated. As you guys probably and gals well know, there is a massive ammo shortage. I think it's just a perfect storm kind of thing. Walmart quit selling handgun ammo, I think last year. I think it was during the winter when they were kind of phasing that stuff out. So there's a big supply chain that's cut off. The summer, usually the warehouses kind of sell down. I'm wondering if they don't do their taxes sometime in the summer because there's no season going on, no hunting going on. And it's, here in North Texas, some days it feels like you're walking on the surface of the sun. So, a lot of people are out in the outdoors shooting, messing around. So, anyway, so I think they purposely sell down. And then we have this weirdness going on. I'm not even going to give it its name. So, and then the protesting, and all of a sudden, there's a lot of people thinking, oh my, I need something to help protect my family because it's physically impossible to carry a police officer around with you everywhere. So, we got that thing going on, and I had a good friend of mine do 2 shows, well, it's been a couple of weeks ago now, back to back, and sold every gun he had, including a couple of his not-for-sale display guns. When there was enough dollars put in front of him, he decided he will sell his display guns and he will replace them later. But I have probably put, realistically, 10 to 12 hours online in the last week and a half searching for ammo that's in stock. And there is ammo in stock, don't get me wrong. But it's usually at least twice as high as it used to be, and sometimes 3 times higher than it used to be, but they've got it. So, it's that dilemma of going to the gun show. I've bought ammo up over the years, not a prepper, but I mean, one of those deals, oh, you need one more thing to fill in the order, you get free freight, or, hey, we got a good price on this case of 9mm, well, fine. And I stocked up on 9, some blackout, which I load mostly my own, and some 5.56, which I can't even tell you the last time I fired a 5.56 round. Just not my thing. So anyway, yeah, I went through the warehouse and we are very set. Not retired set, but we could sell. I just did a quick math in my head. I'm taking 2,500 rounds of 9mm with me, 1,000 5.56, 1,000 1,200-ish 223, right at 1,000 blackout, and just under 1,000 380, which I don't shoot 380 at all. So, but my thinking being is we got to have ammo to sell these guns. Pretty hard to sell guns when you don't have bullets. It just becomes a hammer. So that's my thought on that deal is if someone buys a firearm from me, I can sell them some ammo at a reduced rate, not scalper price. And I got tied up in that 22 mess several years ago, and I'm guilty. I sold several bricks. Those 500, 550. I think back in our day there were 500 packs. I sold several of those for $50 a piece, which, knowing full well they didn't cost us like $8 or $9 when we were buying them, but there wasn't any. And I'm seeing all these guys, just making a killing, and you're going, wow, people are really paying that? And So I sold a couple of them, you know, at peak market, and the more I thought about it, I was like, man, I really don't want to be that guy. Yeah, it took me almost a year to replace that ammo, but it wasn't something I'm going to shoot anyway. I've got multiple thousands of rounds of 22. I like 22. It's something I really enjoy shooting. I inherited that from my dad. He was a big single shot 22 guy, you know, bolt action single shot, because back in his day, late 40s, early 50s, that's all they could afford. Yeah, I've got a safe full of single shot 22s, and I guess I got that from him. But anyway, going back to where I was, we circle back around chasing rabbits here. I know this stuff is selling, especially Factory 9, for $35 for 50. All right, so if y'all look around, of course I'm a dealer, so I can get it wholesale, but there's times that you can go to Academy, or back when Walmart had it, there's times you could buy it cheaper from them than I could order it. So anyway, get back to being that guy. You know, is the market really $35 for 50, which means $70 a hundred for factory ammo? Is it? The moral dilemma of it is, no, I'm not going to sell it at what I sold it for in January, which was $2 or $3 a box. You know, I'm sorry, all you people think that FFLs are getting rich here. They're not. On a factory box of ammo, say 6-sire pistol ammo, what you buy it for, you've got to get either free freight or buy enough that freight's down. You might make a couple dollars a box, maybe, and be competitive. Well, now, like I said, $25, $30 a box is normal, Factory 9, and we're not talking steel case. That's American or a Sammy spec, a good quality name brand brass case, full metal jacket. Anyway, I guess I'm rambling again. What I'm getting at is, do I throw them out on the counter or on my one table that I'm buying just for ammo? I'm gonna have just ammo on it. I'll get it here in a minute. And put it at the going price. Yes, that's this stuff here I bought 2 years ago, and the 9 I'm thinking of, and I've got less than $10 a box in it. Okay, well that's $30. You do the math. That's almost like a pawn shop business there. You pay 10, sell it for 30. That's a heck of a deal. Not so much on the people buying it, but I know full well, I've contacted my reps at the 4 major warehouses that I deal with frequently, and all they can tell me is they hope to have ammo by the end of the year. So it's kind of one of those deals. Do you try to hit a home run on this stuff and not worry about it, and when it comes back around? And that's another thing, it's kind of got my pea brain tinkering here, is those little bricks of 22, when they become in stock again, the things I've heard more lately that just drives me nuts. I'm about tired of hearing the statement, the new normal. Yeah, the new normal on those bricks of 22 now is 14, 15 bucks. And we used to pay under $10 for it. So is that what going to happen? Is that going to happen to our handgun ammo? Is the $12 a box you used to buy at Academy or Shields or whatever the name of that new place is, $14 a box, whatever, a 50 a 9, is the new normal going to be 18 or 19? Don't know. I wished I could see in the future. If I did, I'd be doing this filming from my yacht. So anyway, I'm not real sure. I'm thinking I'm going to put some out there at home run price. Another thing why I like doing and setting up these shows, especially on Friday, is kind of look around. Let's see what the market is. what is standard pricing? I'm not good enough at saying, okay, I'm gonna give you $300 for that gun, knowing full well I can make $100 on it. I'm not that good at it. So I did go through the gun shop site and pulled every used handgun that was in there. Come down here with me. This ought to be a real good used gun market because the new guns are just not available. I am not exaggerating when I tell you I went through 6 warehouses yesterday. There wasn't a Glock in stock. That right, get that? Except for a couple of long slide 40 caliber ones, which was that, a 35? I can't remember. And nobody wants those. So, you know, that kind of gives you some weirdness. I got a deal from one of the warehouses to be you're a stocking dealer kind of thing. And Glock every year gives you a Glock package. You know, you get a reduced price if you commit to so many and blah blah blah. I think you're only allowed 3 of each model, but anyway. But at the bottom in real fine print it said firearms will be shipped by the end of the year. Okay. I do my taxes on the 31st, so if all them bad boys come rolling in December 24th and I've got them in inventory, guess who's paying taxes on them bad boys? I am. Because I don't know if y'all know this in your little business, not business 101, but intro to business. If you've got inventory, the government thinks that's profit. Wrap your head around that. If you got it in stock, then that was profit. Anyway, don't get me on my high horse. Here we are 12 minutes into this thing and I'm just rambling. Anyway, we're going to go down here and set up at Canton Civic Center, Canton, Texas. Going to swing over to the farm, pick up my mom. We're going to cruise on back, and instead of birthday cake, my birthday girl Kobe wanted peach cobbler. Yeah, buddy, we can do some peach cobbler. So anyhow, so we're going to go down here and set up at the gun show. I might do a little video and down here. It's kind of funny about all that. Anyway, might give you a quick video lay of the land of the way my setup is. Not that it's right, but it works for me. But then we get to go hang out with family. I'm telling you, that is one thing this weirdness has struck in me is family. And I grew up in a very tight family on my mom's side, and you know, we kind of fragment. You know, you got your thing, your kids got their things, now the grandkids have their things, and you know, anyway. Hug your loved ones, tell them you love them. Right out of the Bible, there's no guarantee of tomorrow. There's no guarantee that I'll be alive to post this video. There is no guarantees. Okay, keep that in your head. All you military, first responders, police and fire, thank you for taking care of us. I really appreciate y'all doing your job, because I know darn well I ain't. So I'm really glad you have the drive to do your job. And teachers, yeah. As Granddad used to say, you got a long road to hoe. What that means is there's a lot of work in front of you. So anyway, I'm gonna jump off here. I don't know if anybody even wants to watch 14 minutes of me rambling. So anyway, see you. Well, good morning from Texas. We're back at work after a fantastic gun show. The GNS gun shows, Miss Stephanie put on a show. We sold a record number of firearms. Well, I don't think I have ever sold that much ammo at one show. So I guess the short and sweet version of it is people in East Texas are very well armed and definitely got plenty of ammo. So Now comes the hunt of trying to find some good, clean, used ones, because there isn't any new firearms to be had to speak of, short of hunting rifles, this, that, and the other. And more ammunition. I sold a surplus. No, I'm not a prepper, but it's nice to offer a customer some ammunition with the firearm they purchase, so that way when they leave, they can go to the range or go wherever and learn to use their weapon correctly. So that was my whole goal, was to make sure I had plenty of ammunition for the guns that I had, and that way, one-stop shop, taking care of the customer. So I knew it was going to be one of them shows when I'm setting up Friday and I'm one of the first guys in there, and as people are rolling in, they're not even setting up, they're coming over to look, see what you got. I do the same thing, just kind of see what the market bear is, market price is, kind of like the daily fish price or whatever. And so sold about $500 worth of 9mm ammo Friday at a pretty good profit, but it was at the price that I was thinking that I would sell it to my customers for. And a little while later, I go walking, and yeah, sure enough, the guy took the ammunition he bought from me, the American way, and marked it up $10 a box. Okay, so that's right up there with ripping people's heads off, and I'm not doing that. Back when we had the 22 scare, I sold some of that 22 at a little higher than I thought was right, and it didn't feel good. But anyhow, I just said that's it. So Saturday we got rocking, and I mean, people standing in line out in the building, and came in, and we sold quite a bit. Moved a lot of blackout ammo, which I have been amassing for quite a while. I've been shooting a 300 blackout since 2010. I know I've got pictures hunting from 2011, so somewhere in that time frame. So I've never been short of 300 blackout ammo. And I walk around, some of these people are wanting for remanufactured ammo now, not factory ammo. We're getting over $1 a round. I thought, oh no. So I marked it accordingly, and I don't have a solid count, but I think I moved pretty close to 1,500 rounds of blackout ammo. I know I sold over 2,000 rounds of 9mm, and I am pretty close to being out of blackout, but I shoot mostly subsonic blackout, and I didn't sell any of that. I'm still good on 9, but if we do another show like that, I'm going to be down to reserve level for me. So anyway, on the hunt for that. On the hunt, like I said, for some good, clean, used ones, because you can enter 9mm in new, in stock, in our warehouses that we buy from, and nothing pops up. Nothing. So, here we go. It's kind of the way I was taught business. You buy something, you put a little markup on it, you move it, and then you got cash flow to do something else. That's all good and fine, but some of the stuff that I sold, if it's available now, will cost me more than what I sold it for. But I knew that going in, so there was a lot of several of the firearms I wasn't planning on replacing. Let's just go that way. So anyway, thank you again, East Texas. You stepped up like I knew you would. We've got a lot of first-time firearm owners, and I'm really happy about that. And several parents buying a learning weapon for not only them, but for their kids. Kids being teenagers, whatever. So I know that they're going to get instructed correctly. So, it's a good weekend, but I'm tired. I've heard that old joke once before. I might have to go back to work so I can rest. It was humping it. And Nick's background check. I can do a whole hour on that deal. Why in the world is it so slow? I know I sit in front of that computer from 9:30 Sunday morning until 2 o'clock when I finally turned it off and just said no mas, no more. I did that Saturday and pretty much just told folks, if you ain't got a carry permit, I'm not selling you a gun. Just not dealing with it. I know they're doing record numbers. I know for sure there was 4 or 5 gun shows going on in North Texas area. So, I mean, within a few hours drive, any direction you could hit a gun show. Plus, you know, what's going on across the nation. But, yeah. If the government's going to require us to do something a certain way, then I think they need to man up and get some people in there so people aren't constantly delayed. That's ridiculous. Especially first-time gun buyer, a school coach with a CDL, commercial driver's license. Man, you can't even park in church and have that license. They will take that license in a minute if you do anything remotely wrong. Why in the world was that guy delayed? That's crazy. But anyway, yeah. So anyway, good and bad. We sold a lot. Probably a record number for me. I can't think of any other time that we sold that much stuff. And what's really crazy is there was a whole lot less people on Sunday, but our numbers were almost the same as they were Saturday. So there you go. I didn't buy anything. I did not go down there with the intention of buying anything. And that's pretty unusual for me. A lot of times I'll walk around and I'll find something I like. And this time I didn't do much of browsing other than just kind of doing some comparative shopping, or what they call it, competition. I just went blank. Anyway, just seeing what the competition's selling stuff for. And I found out pretty quick why I sold a lot of the ammunition I had. I was as much as $5 to $10 a box cheaper than most of those folks. So it's supply and demand, but I didn't want to get into that cut their head off mentality. I'd like for people to come back. So, all right, that's what we got today. We'll see if we get some of this stuff uploaded. I don't think I've uploaded anything in a week, and it's having issues with YouTube and my internet. The commonality is me, so I'm sure that's it. But that being said, there's a like, subscribe button over here somewhere. Please subscribe. If you like the content, give it a like. If you'd like to continue on with the content, hit the subscribe, tell your friends. If they want to hear an old redneck just mumble around about life, but that's we're kind of doing this just for fun of it anyway. It's not a money thing. Anything, it's costing me money. So anyway, y'all love on one another. We all need it. And let's go down here and see if we can make the company some money. See you.